In Islam, we have this beautiful concept called the fitrah. What is fitrah? It is the natural, pure state that Allah created us in. Part of honoring this fitrah is maintaining our bodies. It is not just about spiritual worship, it is also about physical cleanliness. We are taught that cleanliness is half of faith. So, how does this connect to body hair? The Prophet, peace be upon him, gave us a clear list of practices that are part of this natural disposition. These are acts that keep us clean and presentable, not just to others, but to ourselves and to Allah. Among these practices of fitrah are specific instructions about hair. It is not a free-for-all. There are some things that are required of us. The guidance is very clear about two areas in particular: the hair under the armpits, the pubic hair. For both men and women, the instruction is to remove the hair from these places. It is about hygiene. It is about preventing odor and bacteria. It is about respecting the body that Allah has given us as a trust, an amana. So, how often should this be done? The companions of the Prophet reported a guideline. We were given a time limit of 40 days. This means you should not let more than 40 days pass without attending to these areas. This is not a strict deadline where you are sinning on day 41. Think of it as a strong recommendation, a maximum limit to ensure you do not neglect this important act of cleanliness. For men, this is a well-established sunnah. For women, the principle of regular cleanliness applies just the same. This is the baseline, the non-negotiable part of the discussion. This foundation is crucial. Before we even get into the questions of can I shave my chest, or what about my arms, we have to make sure we are covering the basics. Are we fulfilling the obligations of the fitrah? It is like asking about extra credit before you have even done the homework. The required acts come first. Now we move beyond the required. What about the rest of the body? The chest, the back, the legs, the arms. People have a lot of questions about this. The simple answer, for the most part, is that it falls into the category of mubah. Mubah, an important term in Islamic law. It means something is permissible, allowed, neutral. No reward for doing it. No punishment for leaving it. A matter of personal choice, left to your discretion. The Quran and the Sunnah are very detailed when something is a major issue. When something is strictly forbidden, haram, we find clear texts. When something is obligatory, wajib, we find clear texts. But when the divine sources are silent on a matter, it often indicates flexibility. This silence from Allah and His Messenger is a mercy. It gives us room to breathe. It allows for differences in culture. It allows for personal preference. It allows for individual circumstances. Removing chest or leg hair for comfort or athletics, no explicit prohibition. The general rule is permissibility. It is your body. Maintain it how you find clean and comfortable. The key is not to overcomplicate things. While the general rule is permissibility, there are nuances. Some scholars introduce the concept of makruh, disliked or discouraged. It is not haram, but better to avoid. When it comes to men removing hair from their chests and backs, some jurists have expressed this view. They do not say it is a sin. Instead, they raise a point of concern. It is about the potential for imitating women. The Prophet, peace be upon him, cursed men who imitate women, and women who imitate men. Islam draws clear lines between masculine and feminine identity. A man who makes his chest completely and permanently smooth might be trying to adopt a feminine appearance. In many cultures, a hairy chest is seen as a sign of masculinity. Removing it completely could be seen as going against that natural masculine form. However, we have to be balanced. Disliked does not mean forbidden. This is not a black and white issue. Neatening overgrowth is different from obsessively seeking a hairless, doll-like look. Intention and degree matter. Is he doing it for cleanliness? Is it more comfortable? Or is the goal to look soft and effeminate? The action might be the same. The intention changes its weight. So, for a man, the practical advice is moderation. Perhaps trimming rather than complete shaving. What about the hair on the arms and legs? Arms? Legs. This is a common question for both men and women. The ruling is straightforward. It falls under mubah, permissible. There is very little scholarly debate against removing limb hair. Concerns about imitating the opposite gender are less pronounced here. Both men and women have limb hair, so removal is not inherently imitation. It's largely a matter of personal choice, culture, and hygiene. For an athlete, it may be a professional necessity. For a food worker, it can mean better cleanliness. For a medical worker, shaving may be needed to treat wounds. Many women follow it as part of grooming. For men, it may be less common, but not forbidden. Example: a leg shaved for treatment. No one objects. That shows limb hair is not sacred like a man's beard. The beard has specific religious significance. Limb hair does not. So removing it for hygiene, comfort, professional needs, or cultural norms is generally fine. Return to basics. Is it clean? Is it modest? Does it go against a clear command? If none apply, it is permissible. When it comes to women, Islam generally affords a wider scope for adornment and beautification. This recognizes a woman's natural inclination towards beauty. Therefore, women have more leeway in removing body hair, legs, arms, upper lip, and other facial areas excluding the eyebrows, a separate topic with specific prohibitions. This is generally considered permissible by the vast majority of scholars. The goal is beautification for her husband. The goal is maintaining cleanliness. The goal is preserving femininity. If something causes distress or feels unfeminine, she may address it. Unwanted facial hair can be a source of significant discomfort. Islam is a practical religion. It does not ask a woman to endure what makes her feel unattractive or manly. Removing such hair restores her natural feminine state, not alters it. The same logic applies to arms, legs, even stomach if excessive. But freedom is not a blank check for unlimited modification. The principle of fitrah, the natural state, still applies. Avoid extremes. Do not pursue permanent or drastic alteration seen as changing Allah's creation. The line is drawn at the unnatural or deceptive. Beautification, not reconstruction. In the end, the discussion comes down to simple principles. First, fulfill the obligations. The removal of pubic and underarm hair is a non-negotiable part of cleanliness. The fitrah. This is the foundation. Build your house on solid ground before you worry about the color of the curtains. Be consistent with this sunnah before getting lost in details. It is a simple act of obedience and self-respect. Second, understand the vast area of permissibility mubah. For most other areas, the default ruling is that removal is allowed. Chest, back, arms, legs. Allah, in His mercy, left these to discretion, cultural norms, and individual needs. Do not declare forbidden what Allah and His Messenger left silent. Embrace flexibility, suitable for all times and places. Third, be aware of the red lines. Avoid imitating the opposite gender, especially men adopting an excessively effeminate appearance. It is not prohibition everywhere, but wise caution. Your intention is the key. If confused, do not rely on random searches. Seek knowledge from proper sources. Consult a scholar you trust. Have a real conversation. Explain your circumstances and listen to their guidance. Islam is a living tradition. Walk the middle path. Be sincere in aiming to please Allah through cleanliness, and trust in His infinite mercy and wisdom. That is the safest and most peaceful way to navigate this and every other matter in your life. That's the foundation. Balance is key. For areas beyond the armpits and pubic region, the ruling is generally mubah, permissible, unless the intention is imitation or excess. Maintain dignity and modesty. Keep hygiene and intention at the center. And Allah knows best.